Well, last we left Scott Wolf's character, Dr. Clemens, on the night shift, he was in a pretty dire place.
Well, now as we rejoin the trauma doctors at San Antonio Medical Center for season 3, it seems the drama is far from over. Take a look.
I thought it was just TC being TC, but he was right and he found the truth.
Chicago PD contacted the birth parents, Rick, Lisa, Moran. They moved to Chicago last year and the son's case went cold.
Oh, memories of their loss everywhere. Who could blame them?
Yeah, they're on a plane right now from O'Hare.
That's 3 hours away. He won't make it that long.
Ooh, and Scott is here with us now. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you. How are you? Good to see you.
I'm good. You're doing great, too, because you are a regular cast member this year.
Yes. Last time I was here, I was still kind of a recurring guest star.
Yeah.
But the chemistries between my character and the others worked really well.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
Yes.
But last time we left you, you were in a pretty bad place. You got in a car accident. You paralyzed a teenager. What do we see this season?
So when we pick up the pieces, I mean, obviously all of the same incredible, heart-pounding medical mysteries that this show does week by week, but some really cool character study this year with my character in particular. You know, you got a guy who's like hotshot Mr. Surgeon Pants, and all of a sudden he's involved in this terrible accident, hurts a kid. As somebody who's defined his life by saving people's lives, to have changed another kid's life for the worse forever.
That's hard.
It just kind of hits the reset button. So we see a guy who's trying to figure out how to be a better person and reevaluate what it means to be practicing medicine. And I think it's a guy who maybe got carried away a little bit, and he's trying to sort of reestablish, dial it back a little, be a little more humble and connected. But at the same time, have to have a God complex to believe that like your hands are the hands that will save the life.
Are we going to see some more romance this season too?
Yeah, so you know there was this love triangle in the first season, and what was kind of fun was my character was brought on to kind of be the odd man out of the love triangle, but he kind of showed his wares to be worthy enough to...
Mr. Surgeon Pants.
Mr. Surgeon Pants. So even after the triangle broke into pieces, he's still around, and he actually gets involved with somebody, and all I can say without spoiling it is, it's kind of the least healthy person he could choose, like the most controversial person in the whole world of the show. He's like, I'm going to romance that person.
Well, no, that just means a better storyline.
Drama. It is drama.
Exactly. Well, no, you've spoken out about how important it is to stay true and be as realistic as possible.
Yeah.
But now, are we going to get some stories that are ripped from the headlines as well this season?
Yeah, so in a couple episodes coming up, there's a story that is extremely ripped from the headlines. It's almost like a Ferguson-based race-related shooting involving a kid. And so while it's an intense medical story and a life and death story, it's also a really, really complicated social story. And the fact that our writers chose to take it on is something that we were all really proud of, and everybody just threw themselves headlong into it. And it's probably our best episode we've ever made. I have to say, this season is... I'm so proud of it. I feel like we're making the best episodes we've ever made, and not every show in the third season really can say that. Sometimes
that's true.
It goes the other way. So really, really, really proud of the show.
Yeah, well, you've been spending some time in New York with your wife, Kelly.
Yes.
Alone time without the kids.
Without the kids.
And you saw An Act of God. How was that on Broadway?
Incredible, incredible. You know, incredible play, really, really funny. We saw The Color Purple, which was like life-changing.
Yes.
We saw, we saw Waitress last night, which was beautiful and emotional and lovely. And so, yeah, we've squeezed in a lot. I feel like you have to have like hyper vacations when you've got 3 little kids.
It seems like you're like cramming it all in though right now.
And fit a little sleep in there for
well, that's important
for mom too.
But you guys look good too. We saw you out there, so looking good together.
Yeah, reminding ourselves of the old days.
Yes, it's important. Well, you can catch Scott in the night shift tonight at 10 p.m. on NBC. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.